ground.
Full on flat, so it's like they go to the...
Well, within what you can do. Within what you can do. And now watch this. Now I want you to, I want to shift your body weight back onto your heels. You feel unsteady? It feels unpleasant, like you could fall down, right? Now we're going to reverse it. I want to shift your body weight over to the front on the ball of your foot. Bend your knees just a little bit. If you feel like you're ready to shuck and jive, you can move, right? So think about that. When you're think about how that applies to your massage. The more stable and grounded you are, the better your massage is going to be. Okay, so let's keep going. The feet are flat on the ground, toes are pointing forward. Now we're going to bend the knees slightly. We're going to relax the knees, but we're going to bend them. What that's going to do is it's going to put your thighs into flexion. So you can feel your thighs. They should be a little tense, but your knees are bent. Now your hips, you want to rotate anteriorly just a little bit. Everybody's different on this. You've got to kind of feel your body. But what you're trying to do by moving your hips, you want to make your spine straight up and down. So your goal is to kind of wiggle and jiggle a little bit till you find how you can have your hips rotated to catch your spine straight up and down. Next, go to your shoulders. You want to drop all your trap to your shoulders down. One way that you can verify where you're at, take your shoulders, put them up in your ears, hold it, and then relax it down. You feel how heavy that is when they sink down? That's what they should feel like all the time. You'll probably already notice that when you're doing massage, what happens? They start to creep up, and the next thing you know, they're killing you at the end of the day. So try to keep those bad boys down and relax. That's not good either, I don't think. Okay. Take the top of your head. You're going to push the top of your head up this way. You want to elongate your spine a little bit and take your chin and tuck it in just a little bit. And what we're trying to do is make our spine straight. That's all that these little corrections are. Finding your own body, not somebody else's, just in your own body, how to make all those things the way they are. Another thing I like to do is kind of wiggle and jiggle a little bit. I already mentioned that once for the spine. But I like to get all the tension out. This helps me to find the spots in my body that have tension in them, and I like to let it go. That's our default position. What you want to do is when you stand here, only have tension where you need to have it. And that really should only just be in your thigh. Everything else in your body should be soft and relaxed. Anytime that you're working, you want your whole body to be like this, except those parts that are absolutely necessary to work. Let me give you another example. Let's say my patient's on the table right here. I'm facing on the side of it, right? So I have a couple of different ways that I can stand. I can stand like this and do strokes on them, or I can stand like this and do strokes on them. Which do you think is more ergonomic for your body? Sideways or facing them? Facing them. So try this next time you got a massage. Try facing to your opponent and stand just like this and put your hands on your patient. Now I know the problem with this is going to be y'all have your cables down here like little cushions working on your patient. So maybe another thing you can think about is bringing your table up a little bit and see where your hands are on the patient. So when I do work on the side of my patient, this is my body position. I may have to move left and right to get to the head or the feet or whatever, but that's how I stand when I do my body work. I do stand like this too, but I'm more cautious about when I do strokes. Okay, so back to our default position. We call that thing that you're standing in, we call it a square horse stance. One way that you can modify this if you want to think about doing your body work, you can open up the legs. So you can actually open up the legs far. If your table is real low, I still stand like this. Notice my back is still erect, my toes are still pointed forward, and I do my body work here. Everything else is relaxed. The only thing that has weight on it right now are my thighs. Everything else is soft. My spine is erect, my head is erect, everything else, and I'm ready to do work. Okay, so recommend you to do that conscientiously for a little while until you can understand when your body has tension in it and you can feel it and you can start to learn how to make it soft. Okay, we'll talk about some more things with you as we move right along. I got a lot of things that I want to do today, so I got to talk fast. All right, we have a special place in our body we call the dantian. Anybody ever heard of that? What is it? Energy source. Anybody else have a thought about what it is? Okay, that's good. It's absolutely right. That's one of two things that's important about it. The other thing we call it's the physiological center of gravity. What's our center of gravity? Core. Excellent. Core muscle, right? How do you think that's important for massage? Yeah, but why? How does that having strong core or an awareness of your dantian, whatever you want to call it, how does that impact your actual ability to generate force on your patient? Good. Right? That's good. I've heard a lot of great things. Focus, energy, leverage, those are all absolutely correct. It's a way for us to transmit power through our body into our patient. So here's another question for you, keeping with that line of thought. Where does our power come from initially? When we use our patient? Physical force, not our energetic force, just physical power.